Okay, so I've got a personal question for you, one that's not frequently asked in the spiritual game. Are you sitting down? The question is, you spiritual person, are you having enough fun in your life? I'm serious. No, actually, I'm not serious. I'm mirthful. Are you having enough fun? Now, do you remember a time in life where you were a youngin' and you just burst out of bed in the morning because there was just so many things to do? There was finger painting and there was climbing up trees back when kids went outside, of course. There was playing with other kids. There was making up games. There was there was an infinity that just you couldn't stay in bed. The second your eyes popped open, you leaped out of bed. And then, of course, you didn't want to go to sleep, and your parents forced you to go to sleep, and you didn't like that very much because it was interrupting the fun and the adventure of living. Well, of course, we're adults now, and perhaps we equate having that kind of fun with being a child. But is that an adult point of view, or is that just is that a bad worldview to think that the fun is now sanitized out of life? And so I'm sure all of you do have fun. One of the things I think we realize in spirituality is that life is a joy and it's a gift. And yet I know for myself how habituated I can be in the duties and the responsibilities, and that, all that comes first. And yet, what is the point of this existence if it's not joyful and fun? And so I guess my pointed question is, are you having fun, or are you having enough fun? And perhaps you have an inspiration or an inkling or an intuitive sense inside of you of something that you really want to be doing. And there's a phase where we think about it. One time I wrote a little pamphlet called "I'm Thinking About Doing Yoga," and on the front had a picture of a person doing yoga, and it said meditations, contemplations, analysis, ideas, thoughts on thinking about doing yoga, not actually doing it. There's a big difference between doing something and thinking about it. And when it comes to having fun, kitty cats, you pretty much got to do it. So I notice for myself that I'm always looking for that inspiration. And I think it comes repeatedly in life, new inspirations for fun. And I got a crazy idea almost a year and a half ago to start playing musical instruments and just to get involved. And with my typical maniacal, addictive mind pointed in the right direction, of course, I started playing 4 different musical instruments, taking singing lessons. I currently have 7 different musical teachers and spend minimum of 4 hours, sometimes 6 or 7 hours, having fun on my instruments. Now, it is fun sometimes. Sometimes it's very aggravating and extremely frustrating, and my mind mauls me with a variety of "it's too late" and "you can't do it" and "who the hell do you think you are" and "you should be doing something responsible" and "this isn't going anywhere," and that inner critic. Do you have one of those? So I just tell him to politely to shut the up, and I just continue pursuing what it is that makes me feel like a 6-year-old. It makes me feel open-ended. I don't even know where it's going to go. I just know that I want to do it. And I'm wearing my I do what I want t-shirt today, and I want you to do some of what you want and listen for the inspiration. Do you need to go paragliding? Do you need to jump off a cliff with one of those squirrel suits in Switzerland? Anyway, start to have fun, start to bounce around. When I get up in the morning, Looney gets up at the same time, and he's just bouncing around at my feet. And are we going to eat now? Are we going outside now? Are we going to catch butterflies now? Am I going to rip a new wound in your arm? So let's not get too caught up in the seriousness of spirituality, and get out there and have some fun, damn it. And then send me a message about what kind of fun you're going to have, and we'll talk about it. See you.